and today's video has got a great list of games, with most of them being at brand new low prices, even those in the sizzle reel. Now just before we jump in, a quick reminder for anyone who might be new here to the channel, about halfway through the video I'll be giving away a $10 eShop gift card. If you want to participate in the giveaway, all you need to do is be subscribed to the channel, drop a comment down below, and then check out the next video to see if you won. I'll also be linking down below last week's eShop deals videos, just in case you missed them. A lot of those deals are still running today, and I don't repeat them 2 videos in a row. And one last thing before we get going, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe if you aren't already. It's one of the best ways to help support the channel. Our first great deal for today is one hitting a brand new low, and that is We Love Katamari Reroll plus Royal Reverie. That is 67% off, $9.89, and will be running till March 25th. Now this is basically a remastered version of the classic puzzle action game where you need to roll around a sticky ball called a Katamari around various environments to collect objects of increasing size. The objective is to grow the Katamari big enough to meet the demands of the king of all cosmos. It is a game that combines quirky humor, a unique art style, and a fun, catchy soundtrack. And the simple yet addictive gameplay still remains engaging today, offering a delightful mix of slight challenge and whimsy. And this is a great game for someone looking for a nice casual experience that excels in creativity and charm. And if that sounds like your kind of thing, well, it's going to be a great pick for you for this week. Now next we have Blasphemous 2, that's also at a brand new low of 40% off, $17.99. This one running all the way till March 31st. Now this game is a direct sequel to the first Blasphemous, and it remains a 2D action Metroidvania with a almost Souls-like combat system. And it continues its dark and gritty exploration of a twisted religious world. And it does a great job of combining brutal combat with precise platforming, yet at the same time set in a beautifully grotesque pixel art world. And what's great here is that the game really built off of the strengths of its predecessor, deepening the lore, yet at the same time refining the gameplay, offering a more fluid combat system and even more diverse environments. But at the same time, it kept the same awesome art style that was definitely a standout feature for the series, which really does a great job of immersing you in this morbidly fascinating world. Now fair warning here, the difficulty of the game might not be for everyone, because it is fairly high on the Metroidvania scale. So if you're in the market for a challenging 2D Metroidvania with a compelling yet sometimes cryptic storyline, this can be a great pickup for this week at 40% off. Now next, we have Dragon Quest Monsters The Dark Prince getting its first serious sale at 33% off, $40.19, now running till March 19th. Now this game is a spin-off of the main Dragon Quest series, focusing a lot more on monster recruiting and battling. The game features turn-based combat, deep customization, and a world filled with quests and secrets. Now for those of you that think that this is just a Pokemon copy, it's actually a very different experience, although it has the monster catching in common. For one, monster breeding is extremely important in this game, and it's almost the only way to get some of the top monsters. But trust me, the gameplay loop, although different, is nonetheless very addictive and rewarding. The one thing I might mention here is that the game is a little bit old school in its approach and will require some grinding from time to time. However, for those of you looking for a more traditional monster taming RPG experience, that might actually be a positive. Overall, I'm still glad to see this game finally getting a serious discount, and it can be a great pickup for the right player. So now it's time to take a quick break and announce the winner of today's $10 eShop gift card. And our winner for today is going to be Osama Alk, who said, "Welcome back, I hope you get better soon. Thank you so much for your concern, and I'm getting back to that 100% mark each and every day." So now all you need to do to claim your $10 eShop gift card is reach out to me in my pinned comment down below. So now if we jump back into our deals, our next is going to be a great one with Cocoon hitting a brand new low of 30% off, $17.49. This one running till March 18th. Now this is an amazing indie puzzle adventure game, and it revolves around a unique mechanic where you basically carry an entire world in your inventory, and you need to swap out these different worlds to solve environmental puzzles, sometimes even diving into the next world to be able to find the key to the original puzzle. It's also a concept that is very hard to explain in words and really needs to be experienced. But not only does this game stand out for its amazing puzzle design, but also its intriguing world building. with this concept of interchanging worlds offering an extremely fresh twist on the puzzle genre, providing both challenge but also novelty. And the game's minimalistic art style combined with the atmospheric soundtrack really complement its mysterious vibe. Now, although I wouldn't necessarily call this an overly challenging game, I do want to warn that towards the end, the puzzles do become very complex. However, the slow and casual pace to the game really makes determination the sole factor to success. Overall, this is one of the top indie games of last year, and right now it's a great pickup at any price. Now next for today, we have actually my pickup of this week, and that is Vemba, that is now 40% off, $8.99, this one running till March 28. Now this game is a narrative-driven cooking game that follows the story of an Indian immigrant mother exploring themes of family, culture, and the immigrant experience through cooking. Now, although the gameplay revolves around preparing various dishes and following recipes, what really makes this game unique is the intertwined story, revealing memories and the unfolding of the family's tale. And I would say it really offers an emotional narrative that will resonate with a lot of people. And on top of it, the cooking mechanics don't feel out of place and are well integrated into the story, making each dish a meaningful part of the narrative journey. It's been a while that there hasn't been a really good cooking-based game, and I was really glad to jump into this one, and I've been having a ton of fun with it this week. And definitely at 40% off, I recommend it to anyone who has the slightest interest. Now next, we have Star Ocean Second Story R that is now 20% off, $39.99, this one running till March 29th. Now once again, we have the remaster of a classic action RPG that offers an expansive sci-fi fantasy story. And if you've never played a Star Ocean, it features deep character customization, an intricate skill system, and multiple story paths leading to various endings depending on your choices. And the good news is here that probably among all the Star Ocean games, this is one of the best. So if you've never jumped into the series before, this can actually be a great entry point. And worst comes to worst, you can always work your way back to the first one later. Now once again, the only warning here is the same one I gave earlier. It is slightly old school in its RPG approach, meaning get ready to grind from time to time. However, if you're looking for a great storyline, some really high quality battle mechanics, and a game that can eat up a good chunk of hours, then this game can be a great pick for this week. So now it's time for today's sizzle reel of deals, and trust me, there are quite a few really great games in there. Don't miss it. So we're now at the end of today's video, and I want to hear from all of you. Let me know what games you're picking up in the comments down below. Also, I want to give a huge shout out to my channel supporters. Their monthly support is so important here for the channel. If ever you want to become a member as well, the button is right down below. And lastly, on the way out, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe if you aren't already, and click on the notification bell so you know when all my future content comes out. And as usual, I hope I'll see you in my next video.